Konnichiwa. Hi. How are you all doing tonight? Starting up stream like a half hour late. Part of that is me sleeping in like 10-15 minutes late. The other part is I tried fixing that 1056p or whatever thing, and then had to slightly rearrange some of my things in OBS to make sure it fits the screen properly. I should check because things like the TTS might still be slightly out of frame.
Derp.
Nope, that seems like it's pretty good. I mean, stuff only got moved around a little bit. Gonna see if I can beat Black Mesa tonight, and then likely switch over to Rivals or something. Hi Furball, how you doing? I hopefully fixed that 1056p thing. And I resized the game and camera and stuff to act accordingly, but I don't know if any of the alerts or such will be slightly out of place because of it. We'll see. Okay, unplug my headset because the cord's a little tangled. Yep, says 1080 now. Nice. Okay, plug that back in, close that window. So I'm pretty sure we're towards the end of the game here. Rufus, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? I hope you're having a nice night. I know you were playing with someone else, with Buffy Baya, right? Oh, Asterisk, thank you for resubscribing, but thank you for the raid, Rufus. I hope you had yourself a lovely night. Hi, Rufus. Hi, Terrapazoid. Hi, Asterisk. Hi, Morris. I hope you're all doing well. But yes, I think I saw you playing with Buffy Baya. But hello, anybody new here? My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored when Rufus is not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has got my interest. How did Minecraft go? Hi, Trapezoid. I am doing well. I woke up kind of late. It's like a half hour into my normal stream time. Woke up a little late, had to do some stuff with OBS, but I'm here and we vibing. We're also pretty late into Black Mesa. Been here for months and have never done a check-in. No pressure to. There's some people like my mod Furball who refuse to check in at all. You'll be lurking, homie. I appreciate it. You have yourself a nice night. Thank you again for the raid, Rufus. It is appreciated. So we teleported from over there. But yeah, this is basically Half-Life Remastered, Black Mesa. So I don't think it'll be spoilers for anybody, but you never know. Oh. Okay, I can't actually shoot that. I think I teleported from there. I jumped across those rocks. Oh, this looks weird in a cool sort of way. Definitely. This is towards the end of the game. We went through a big portal to Zen, the alien world where all the aliens are coming. And we have to kill some giant monster that is holding up the portal that most of the monsters are coming to our world. And then I think that will be the end of the game there when it happened. Oh, those rocks recharge my armor. That's cool. So where are you trying to break them? Oh, I like breaking stuff. Those don't look like they have... Oh, of course. And I'm basically out of bullets for this gun. But yes, hi to anybody new here. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream every single night. So if you're ever bored when Rufus is not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. Hi, Jed. It's going well. I hope it is for you too. So I likely have to jump over there. Unless that's a secret area. And hi, Minerve. I hope you're doing well. I was like, I know that's scamming. Oh, no. Sasha, Onion was sus earlier. Onion's always sus. Were they, like, doubly sus, though? That's the real question. Because if it's just kind of sus, then I can brush that off and be like, yeah, that's Onion. You're pretty decent. Decided to take the day off and just stay in. Oh, fair. Were you feeling under the weather? And each 24/7 says pretends to be say-so nodders. Just like they're a total bottom, but then they pretend to be a top. They're like, what? No, I'm a mega top, and this and this and this and this, and you can't say anything about it, and then you totally can. Peace out, nerds. He tripled his sussiness today, though. Ridiculous. So that guy only had armor on him. Wasn't actually worth it to come and get. I kinda want to see if there's something hidden up here. Doesn't look like it. Chat was pretty wild too. It was also like 3 times as sus as usual. You're getting ready to start work, you're running on caffeine, nicotine, and a lack of normal sleep. I feel like that doesn't sound like that A, doesn't sound like a good thing for a trucker who has to stay awake. B, probably sounds pretty normal for them. No, you just wanted to recharge and didn't have anything outside that you needed to do. That's fair. The point still stands. The blue-collar trifecta. Caffeine, nicotine, and lack of sleep. I think those are barnacles on the roof. Yes, they are. I'm not sure if I can swim in that water down there. Either way, I'm sure those barnacles are there to stop me from jumping between the islands. I want to see if I can swim. Okay, so there's the evil fish in the water. I can't remember what they were called. Cryo said the other night. Hi, Amaranth. How are you doing tonight? It started lagging as soon as I got to this area. Are you excited for the new update, Sasha? Excited? Not really, but I definitely will be playing it. Dyer showed me the clip of it. I haven't logged into Hunt in like a couple weeks now. 3 maybe? I moved it to an external hard drive. I meant to change stuff and move it back today just so I could do some of the weekly quests for blood bonds, but then forgot to, so I'm gonna miss out on a lot of those weekly blood bonds. I still have enough to get the battle pass though. The beans are good. Hi Sinful, I hope you're having a nice night. It's just another Monday to you. You think there's 7 Mondays a week now? That can't be healthy. Normally I can take the battery from these dudes. Oh, I'm actually maxed on batteries. Some noise stuff on the battle pass, it looks like. That's good to hear. That means it'll be worth actually maxing out. And some nice stuff for the sparks. Yeah, the weapon skins, from what I saw, definitely looked better. I didn't really see any of the skins for the hunters, though I think Dyer said 1 looks good. Normally there's 2, with a variant or 2.
Not say so.
Sometimes I get hankering to make private service spice melange, take Rockstar, Monster, Red Bull flavors. And then, oh yeah, probably saying cocaine for 1 is probably going to get it to say that. I meant to time out for 1 second just to get rid of the, what the thing is. 1 second. Oh, it's not working. I have to do slash. How is probably upset by that, but it's only 1 second to get rid of the writing. I don't think you should be writing about drugs and stuff in people's chats. Okay, so that should at least get rid of that stuff on the chat program. The timeout, the what is it called? The TTS instantly realized that the stuff was sussy and was like, there, you deleted it, thank you. I had to do slash timeout for it. By only doing 1 second, it doesn't truly time the person out, it just gets rid of all their chat. And making a career out of it or just a means to an end. If it's trucking, Asterisk absolutely does it as a career. Was it that bad? Like I said, should not be talking about drugs in a random person's chat. I also am a fairly say-so streamer, so I don't do anything out of sorts. Just open mod icons, that's true. But I'm streaming, so it's easier to just type it into my OBS. I took a bunch of damage from those fish monsters. Okay, I can't hit them from that close with it. Okay, that's about far enough that they can't hit. Hi, Dyer. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. And thank you, Furball. I appreciate it. You're sad, unfortunately? I'm sorry to hear that. What's wrong? Do you mind talking about it? You don't have to if it's something you want to keep to yourself or not mention in stream, etc. Taking out every monster, because that's what I do. And so it's tomorrow that the hunt thing comes out. You have depression, so sometimes the depresso hits you. Yeah, that's fair enough. I haven't been diagnosed with depression, but I technically take medication for it, because basically every anxiety medicine doubles as a depression medication, just because. Hi, CBG. How are you doing tonight? Everyone is in fact cool. I'll pass that along for you. But yeah, the biggest side effect of depression is anxiety. The biggest side effect of anxiety is depression. So typically anytime they make medication to treat one thing, they make it to treat both. My games have been kind of rough against high levels. If you play with me, that might drag you in against low levels, though. I meant to transfer Hunt over to my internal, and then play a couple matches tonight to get all the blood bonds or whatever from it. From the weeklies that I missed. But I forgot to do it because Helldivers insisted on updating first backstory because issues meant no disrespect. No, it's perfectly fine. That's why I didn't mean to time you up fully. I was just trying to do it for 1 second to remove the message. I'm a say-so streamer, I try to keep things clean. I don't mind if people swear a bit in chat or such, but I don't swear myself. I'd rather not have people talking about drugs and things like that, etc. You're a thought generation tracker, so you had the open road bug from the get-go. Thought generation? Okay, so I've killed all them. I don't know if there's a way... Oh! I mean, I meant to jump there. Third generation tracker. Oh, okay, so your family all did it too? Your dad had done it as old out there. But personally, it freaks you to no end. I take it that's because he probably wasn't around for you much as a kid, and then even as an adult, I'm assuming it's hard to get together to meet up and see each other, etc., since they're just always on the road. It has to be like that to be able to do it. To get to that further island. That part too, you just drive now and it's not for you. I feel like it wouldn't be for most people. It takes a certain breed of person to be able to deal with all of that. Hey. You mostly got raised by the peeps who took care of you while your parents were gone, and you're thankful for your mom. Yeah, your parents were and always are working as well. Thank you for the head pat. They've been a very good and kind influence. That is great that you have them then. Count your blessings, because there's a lot of people that deal without that people like that in their life too. Oh, and it's like they must have detected something underground, so they're sectioning off the area. That's in-game audio. You keep hearing the gurgling noise. I was worried a pigeon got in while you were asleep and was nesting behind your TV. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's like a sound of the beacon, I guess. Well, I just used up a bunch of it. They detect oil? Wait, what? The pigeons detect oil? So they sent all their resources here? Oh, you mean the people here? Yeah. Sorry to cause problems, really. No. Like I said, even when I was trying to do the timeout, I wasn't trying to time you out fully. I was trying to do it for 1 second, just to remove the text. Zen is really cool, definitely. Oh, good man, different streamers have different standards. Exactly. And it's not like they said anything horribly. That's horrible. That's why I'm not particularly upset about it. Such a long section. Oh, is Zen really long? I wonder if it's just that as long in Black Mesa. If it was that long in the OG, because I think they're trying to adapt. They try to adapt a lot of the things over as best they can. Okay, health pack. This plugs in. And that's like a habitation capsule. I'm surprised the aliens didn't find their way back. Is this the Zen section? It is. I'm surprised the aliens didn't find their way back sooner if they've been coming here this much. Please wipe your feet. Good on you, Sasha. Good on you. Oh, that's... They brought their HEV suits and have them plugged in here. Zamrathon again. You own 2. Loki, you spin your revolver when you're bored. It's like a fidget spinner. Oh, and there's one of my teammates. You own one S&W revolver, and it's cool. That sounds coming from the game, right? Just like Jed, I heard that. Oh. And I'm like, that's not my dog making a sound, right? Try with the Capra makes it terribly unbalanced. I feel like I'll go there in a minute. What's that? Oh, bullets and magnum ammo. Tons of shotgun ammo there. They're bringing in a new variant of the nitro, but it's silenced. Can you imagine? I feel like with how the nitro is, it literally couldn't be silenced. It really hurts when you hammer scratches against your skin at that speed. You feel like you planted a doubt or something. No, it's been like that in previous times too, where I've gone to check on my dog outside and been like, huh, did I hear her making a noise out there? And it was just some noise from in-game. I still like that the shotgun shells are called boom candy. Your first shot is silenced, but that's all you get. Oh, it's still alive. Lots of shotgun ammo and some crossbow arrows. Yeah, they've already brought so much equipment over, it looks like. I mean, there's just all excitement in that sense there. But glad to have Sasha stream. You're already feeling better. Fire the first shot. Everything is silent because you're deaf. 100% hilarious. But I'm glad you enjoy being here and that it's helping you calm down, Dyer. They were trying to knock stuff at me. Spin states require higher quality dielectric medium contact. Dr. Stone is Sector C. So we gotta spin Dr. Stone. And this looks like a jar of highly flammable mayonnaise. That is actually a thing, by the way, if you haven't used the nitro before. Oh no, I have. Yeah, you shoot it and your ears ring right away. Just like if you shoot a gun multiple times in game, it does it. So that thing powers the portals, typically. Crypto crystalline form. Cryptocurrency! Shunning signs of concussion fracture, blah blah blah. It basically seems like a battery. They seem to power Xenian teleporters. You heard crypto and your heart jumped. I was thinking it looked like mayo too. More suppressors are signed by the sons of the guy who had severe hearing loss from machine guns. That's the scientist's spicy mayonnaise. That's why it's so flammable. I don't think I can reach them. Teardrop. I like killing every monster I can. Or every alien I can, I should say. Yeah, crypto is wild. I'm not involved in it or interested in the slightest. I feel like my older brother in Quebec may have sold a little bit of it. The power of cats. So I can literally plug it right into the alien battery. I wouldn't think those things would work well together. But hey, why not? I have all those shotgun shells behind me, so might as well use them to save some health. More arrows. More spicy mayonnaise. And they're trying to capture all the creatures to bring back. I wonder if there's specific circumstances that make the barnacles grow. I don't think I can come back from there to pick up my ammo. So might as well pick it up now. Min-maxing my ammo. Especially since I'm already running out of like my machine gun ammo, etc. and don't seem to be getting more. Where did I put down the other arrows? Or were they in here? Yeah, they were here. Do you ever get the feeling that maybe all the headcraft monsters give you a head pat? No, I never feel like that in the slightest because I see them eating everybody's heads. So actually, if everyone wants to have Twitch alert for like channel redeems, let me know. You made a streamer run Nitro and Bomb Launcher with Dragon Breath in 6-star lobbies? Oh, you did make a streamer run with the Nitro and Bomb Launcher with Dragon Breath in 6-star lobbies, and they actually managed to get 2 kills with it. Oh, did someone have, Sam bring all those ammo packs around? Has me imagining like Sasha needs to bring ammo boxes. I rarely bring ammo boxes in Hunt, although they're probably one of the most effective things to bring, just because. Thank you for the head pat. They ran into a barrel wall when running away. Oh, they got 2 kills with it, and that's how they did it. After being hit with Dragon Breath. So they didn't directly get the kill, it just sort of happened. Can those actually stay on the cliff there? So that I'll actually see them. Still was funny. I mean, it still counts, too. Bone Monster Dragon's Breath is actually painfully effective at torching health bars. That's good to know. Min-maxing. Plus, these arrows are super strong. They one-shot most enemies. It's supposed to be like a tranquilizer, but it seems very violent. Oops, didn't mean to shoot that. Balance out my bullets. Teardrop. And I don't know if these are batteries or what, but we're seeing them all over. New hard armor are quite sick, so you've not been playing lots recently. That's too bad. Not many enemies. I think that's the teleporter. So I have to find a way up there, question mark? Because it looks like I plugged one thing in here. You're hoping to get better soon. I hope you feel better soon, too. Can I destroy this? Because it's like, I need to plug in... I plugged the teleporter to this properly. This says it's at, like, low power. I can't pick up these things. I can't go back through here. Partial site power for critical systems can be restored by connecting a compliant portable power cell unit to power jacks 1 and 2 below. And I feel like red means empty for obvious reasons. Is the crystal compliant? That scientists know help. He's been playing Wuthering Waves in the meantime. Good old woo-wah. Power jacks 1 and 2. Client portable power cell unit. Because that's the teleporter. And I'm probably overlooking something obvious. Reminds you of your work for HFN. These to me look like portable batteries that are empty. It has to be something nearby. Excuse me. I have to be missing something. I fell through here. Is this the battery? Because these are 2 batteries. I don't see a place to put it in, though, if it's that. Bless your face, thank you. Hands for necromorphs. I would almost think that it would have to be put in this. And I can't take this back out, so it had to be done properly. What am I missing? You're listening the whole time, you have 3 things to say. Yes. Also, hi Seiji, how you doing? Yeah, 'cause it's like none of these things I can pick up. What is it I'm missing? I plugged this in, it says the power's low. I don't see where the power would come. No. 1, no mentioning drugs unless I was just playing a game about selling drugs like Schedule 1, which I never have. Two, Mother Dire, why you so sad? Follow the lines? I mean, the one line came here to the machine. The only other line is the light line. Where this goes here, and then it goes up here, which goes back up where I came from. Does Kristoff have to go in the weird alien flower thing? Maybe. I thought it would have to go into the machine over there, but... Oh no, you're right. Thank you. Oh, this isn't the teleporter. I messed up by thinking this was the teleporter. It's not the teleporter, it's the battery. I'm an idiot. When I saw it open, and I saw that thing sticking out behind it, I thought it was the teleporter. But no, it's just the straight-up battery. Hi, Claus. Everyone is cool. I'll pass that on for you. How are you doing tonight? You were partially right. It's true. Hi, Seer. How are you doing tonight? Shout out Sasha Kaineko. Why that nerd? He doesn't deserve a shout out. At least you got lights now. It's true. Of course. And then that means I don't have my arrows I was carrying the whole time. How far back did I quick save? Wonder how long it would take Sasha to try that? I didn't say anything because he didn't know how comfy you are with suggestions for progressing. All good, I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, because now that I've actually done it, then it's so obvious. I went up to that thing, but when you look at the thing like this, I remember the portal having something like this holding up the portal, stabilizing it. And that's why I was so confused. I was like, it has to be the teleporter. Every day you want to quit your job more and more. I can completely understand it, even if I don't work. Just because a lot of that stuff seems absolutely soul-sucking. There wasn't any other items around, right? Like a crate with ammo? Nope. Didn't want to reload that and waste 4 bullets. Or no, that'll only waste 1 bullet. But then it might waste the ammo accidentally picking up the other stuff. Like if I go to grab this, yeah, it'll accidentally waste it. Remember when you first started and was happy? Reminds you of that SpongeBob meme where all like, look at how you were when you started the employee smile, or your employment, and they're smiling so much. Okay, so there is no other stuff. Hi, Kaz. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Greg, googly moogly. Got a single piece of loot in the microwave at the beginning of the game. Technically, I did not. Someone reminded me to push the button on the microwave because it was funny, they said. It is funny. It apparently wasn't as cool in the remaster here. Apparently it created a big scene in the OG, but in this one it just does a small below explosion and they're like, oh no. Can you put those items in a box and carry around the box too? I don't think you can normally pick up random boxes. There is a few objects like trash cans you might be able to pick up, but nothing that looks like it would hold stuff. Oh, again, didn't mean to reload. Although as long as I don't step on the arrows, it shouldn't matter. And then I stepped on the arrows, teardrop. You're gonna go work out and eat ice cream to improve your mood. Pog, pog, pog. Enjoy your workout and doubly enjoy your ice cream. Some days it's tough to justify rolling out of bed. Note to self, Jed doesn't get out of bed, he rolls out. Jedbots, roll out of bed. No one's rated out yet. It's good. And if ice cream, you would roll everywhere. Are you saying that because you get so big you'd be able to roll around everywhere? Or are you saying that because it's such a reward that you're like, I will roll into the gates of hell itself? That doesn't slide down a comedic slide down to your secret lair. Do you mean lair like a evil person has, or are you actually just talking about a different lair of the house? I don't think Dara plays any gacha games. Our connection lagged out even to chat. You don't play any gacha games. Called it! The one you were most tempted to was ZZZ. I do remember when I started that on stream, you seemed fairly interested in how overly animated it was, etc. I feel like those slices of whatever that is would not be good anymore. I still want them. You should watch the new story animation regardless. Your downstairs neighbor would protest vociferously. That looks like just water, but I never trust. Oh, it heals. So those blue crystals before were able to heal armor, whereas that stuff can heal your health. And we're going towards that thing. Roll out of bed, you hit your head on the window before you woke up. Oof. Those are just glow sticks, not flares. Those are in fact flares. I lit every flare in game. I'm not stopping yet. As soon as I saw how that looked, I was like, that's gonna blow up, isn't it? So I do have to jump from up there. You know, staying in after fully healing would do anything? I don't think so, otherwise my armor would have gone up by 1 at that point, you would think, or something like that. Yeah, only my health highlights. It would be neat that if after filling the HP it then starts filling your armor. satchel charges. That might be the teleporter because it looks like it was connected to a battery. But maybe not, since they gave us one of the crystals right away. Nope. I can't pick up satchel charges. I don't think I've ever been able to. Remember, there's a VTuber now, 2 based, welcome to the club, man. Clinks glass of happy juice. I feel like she always has been, hasn't she? Like, literally day 1. Kind of hoping for a funny overhealing thing to happen. Oh, like you blow up? I remember joking about that with Furball back when we played World of Warcraft together. I was like, if I'm level 60 and healing for 2,000 health, and you're level 1 with like 10 HP, when I heal you, your head should literally just explode. If I'm healing you 100 times your actual health. Yeah. You were there for day -2. Your co-drive hit a pothole really slow and you bounced straight into the air and your body shifted so the window bunked you. Oh, okay. They were driving while you were sleeping in the back. Taking turns. Fire Crab, Sonic the Bulldog, Mr. Burns, and Spit Squid? Why is Fire Crab the head crab? I do like Sonic the Bulldog, Mr. Burns, and Spit Squid. Are these the people's names? Because on the one hand, this seems like how many you've killed of that, but then why do they have 2 of the same monster? Spit Squid is your name, don't wear it out. Oh, wow. Why do I actually believe that about Nayeli? Oh, wow. Can that thing be killed? I like how pretty the flora and fauna is. And then Onion will pop up and be like, did someone say fauna? Is that a HoloLive reference? Fauna. Fauna's gone, teardrop. Kind of. Four satchel charges. Then Dire hears paladins. Paladins! I had to do it for her because she's out working out. I doubt I can get back up here, and I can't get so I can't get the satchel charges again. Yep, door shut. Oops, she was summoned. Gasp! She's working out while listening to my stream, and so then she goes, instantly puts down her workout equipment, and instantly is just, paladins! Don't you actually have a satchel charge as a weapon? I do. Except there was no enemies to use them with against, and I can't pick them up to carry them like this. You got a big goose egg on your head from it, and you can't wear your hat because of it. I feel like, can I even jump back up here?
Cardio the Dire redeemed.
Cardio Dire, you gotta do it now. Streamer law dictates. Ignore that it's not your stream, you're still a moderator in the stream, so it counts. You can't make me. My favorite is the merging towards the end. Is that for that blonde-haired elf girl? Who has, like, a small girl form and then an adult woman form? Because I've seen a lot of people posting about her recently. so I assume she's the newest character added. You love women in armor and you love Fate Stay Night. Oh! I hit it and the lily pad sank. Oh, but it's going back up. Okay, I felt bad. I felt bad because it was pretty. Don't let them steal our technology. See, there's a barnacle there. Darius here, ult, and you will lose it. It's too sore to wear your cat ear hat. What? Unacceptable. What the heck, asterisk? What the heck? Cat ear presides anything, even pain itself. There's one barnacle back there. I feel like this is necessary for something. I don't know if that's ammo for something. I don't think it is. So is that going to be a battery for something? I like that they actually gave that a wood sound. It does look like that had like a satchel charge and shotgun shells, so that thing was random ammo? Question mark? So I just jump from this place. I was gonna say, are these things gonna fall if I take too long? Wow, it's the cat thing. The cat thing that could advertise for so many people. Hi, Folly. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. You're good? That is good to hear. So there is 2 grenades and shotgun shells back there, which isn't too important. Although shotgun shells I can now go pick back up if I want them. It's Folly, eat them? Is that how this works? Oh, I can actually blow that up fully. But yeah, this place is super pretty. I guess. Is that like a character on toast with an egg? You've turned Folly into a sandwich. Is it a delicious sandwich at least? Because Folly would be offended if it wasn't. I'm just speaking on his behalf, don't worry. Does anyone plan on getting Borderlands 4 or whatever when it comes out? Because I know yesterday I think they advertised it on Steam to me. You are a snack, or so you're told. Oh my. I can probably carry the health pack with me. I don't think we've gone through a loading zone with it, so it shouldn't have gone defunct. There, I picked up the ammo, I picked up the grenades. Also, I don't know if it's true, but there was something on Twitter mentioned how originally they were going to have different protagonists for GTA 6 in the early thing. They said something like, it was just a random post with pictures of the characters, so I don't know how true it was or not, but they said originally there was going to be 3 protagonists for GTA 6, there was going to be a corrupt cop, his drug-addicted kid, and like the right-hand man for some cartel person or drug lord. But then the storyline was too dark or something like that, so they decided to change up the characters. Are those crystals on those? No, those are lights. I want to look at them. Good old pomegranate. No more CJ, no more Spencer. Gonna miss Trevor. Oh, oh, oh. And then that health, if I pick it up, will only heal the 3 health. I can't just carry it with me now. Oh, I think I just saw one of the fish in the water. At least it's clear enough that I can actually see. Watch out, Seiji, they make Trevor visit someone in Vice City if you say that. That would actually be amusing. Maybe they'll bring Nico back then. Sasha! Hi, Lust. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. I feel like these dudes automatically sense when you're in the water. GTA 4 was ahead of its time, not. I feel like a lot of people like Nico from that 4th game. They were more relatable or something like that. Or was that the 3rd one? Doing good. Work's going super fast, and in 2 days you'll be on a plane to California. Cousin, let's go bowling. Well, I feel like more iconic was, hey, cousin, let's go look at big American tatas. Although he referred to them in a different way. And I'm not even kidding you, that was one of the things he could call you up for. Oh, did we not kill that one monster? Huh. No survivors. No survivors. I almost missed a single enemy in the entire game. Holy heck. I feel like I shot this thing before. Does it come back after a while? I guess you have to blow them up with grenades to actually get rid of them. You have been bowling in like over 20 years? Be sure to visit In-N-Out Burger while at Cali. You may want to do it early before the line. Sudden urge to Google Big American Tatas. You'll hold off now. It honestly probably wasn't even anything amazing because the graphics back then were still somewhat dated. I have almost no ammo for those things. Although, actually, if you Google that, that would be probably bringing you up real pictures, now that I think of it. You know what? I'm not using enough of my satchel charges. Just 5 more weeks till you can see your girlfriend for the first time again in 13 years? Holy heck. Weren't you dating a guy just a while ago, though? I take it that means you're polyamorous, then? Your flight is at 1:50, but you're going to get there around 11. You can't not miss this flight. 13 years? Yeah, they'd be a completely different person. Are you sure they're still your girlfriend at that point? Because, I mean, even as a trucker, I feel like you'd normally go back and stop by to see them now and then. Once a year or something. Unless you meant just a friend who's a girl. Whee! This game's trying to call Gordon heavy. Because they're making them sink down on that stuff every time. Up close and personal. What's up, punk? What's up? What'd you bring me up here for? You want to fight me? You want to go? Take this. Pow, 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 pow. That's what you get. That's what you get for bringing me up close and personal. Nodders. Nodders. Why? Why? I regret nothing. I regret nothing. Cutest catboy ever. Thank you. Whee! Oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Yeah, that fell apart, and her and you broke up for family reasons on goof terms, so we mutually agreed to try dating again, and you're both poly. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Sasha is so cute. Dang straight. Now, I don't know if I saved after coming back, so I have to double check if, what is it called? If that monster's dead. It looks like it is. Yeah, it absolutely is. Sasha's so cute. Throw more painful stuff at him. Why would you do that to someone who's cute? Why? A moth just landed near my lamp. It's too far away to even notice me shooting it. Okay, so there's nothing in the water. There's still some barnacles hanging around that I'll have to attack. Oh, there's multiples of them. Revenge for taking all my health, gasp. Gus sells a more potent coffee recipe. Mine, 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 mine. So I'm reading about close while you were fixing race, so yes, yes. Plus, she's the one who asked you out, and you asked if she can ride with you in the truck. Oh, okay. Oh, that thing back there may have still blown it up. Okay, I'm low on health. That's likely the way to go. Also, first Iridium Tulu. Congrats to that. Okay, that gave me armor at least. The humans are winning! I was like, is there another one there? I thought I saw something in the water for a second, but it might have just been a graphical glitch. That one's not even letting out a thing. They're literally trying to troll me by making it so I can't kill every monster by having them not even... Let me see. You're gonna head out back to your show. Enjoy the rest of your night. You may return. Sounds good. You have a nice night, Lust. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, it doesn't look like any more here. I didn't mean for that to launch me up, but hey, why not? That looks kind of cool. I don't know why I didn't use those grenades earlier. I wonder if the suit was still armoring those dudes. And, oh, and this restores my shield. Are they too close to the armored thing, and so it's regenning their shield? Or is it that the shield, the armor is so strong I can only do their, what is it called? Hit their head crab part? And I wonder if this is how they got the technology then for the shield for my suit. And that's why it works with each other like that. I don't think there's anything on that island. I was gonna say, we checked the bottom part, but I still wanted to see up there. Ad break starts in 5 minutes. Apologies in advance to anybody unsubscribed. Sorry, I missed them say, what's it like being a truck driver? It's nothing like it was 5 years ago. Trucking is a shell of its former self, and nobody respects the hell we go through for being gone all the time. And trucking is an industry that we're literally vitally dependent on, because I mean, that is how all the groceries get to the stores. All the stuff is shipped to Walmart or wherever you may buy your junk, etc. Oh, and that's the healing thing. So they gave me something to restore my shield, and then this to restore my health. We came from over there. I didn't leave any items behind, so I don't need to worry about anything. That looks like one of those things we shot and it changed to blue. And then we'll be able to jump across to those leafy things. That was a delayed sound and an awkward sound. And death. Unless we're actually supposed to fall there. Because it says loading. Nope, wasn't supposed to either. There's a moth playing around in my lamp. That didn't even work. I can't do two fat long jumps in the air. I have to touch ground in between. I have to touch grass. Imagine if I could just get on that and go across, crouching. There we go. We haven't seen any of those big armored dudes yet. These make me think of amoebas or whatever they're called. And I wonder if those things become the big stingray-looking drop ships that we've seen around. Oh, so those guys are probably Mr. Burns. Sonic the Hedgehog, or whatever, was probably the regular ones of those things. And then Mr. Burns is the ones that blow up. Because they had those that tab on how many they've killed. It used to be a well-paying job, everyone considered highly skilled labor, even though it's always been an unskilled trade. There's no respect inside and out of the industry anymore, though. That's messed up. Hi, Marcus. How are you doing tonight? I definitely have respect for it, because just like you've said, you spend so much time on the road. So much of your life is literally feels like it's gone. And it's probably taxing on your health, too. Because you shouldn't be just sitting down without getting up for hours and hours a day. I say that despite being here for hours streaming a day. Murder everything. Oh, and I almost didn't notice those things. Unless they only let down their lures after I came down. You have respect for anyone in the shipping industry. You'll take pride in your job, and it's also lost in the industry as a whole. Well, that actually looks like there's something down there. Oh, that's the door I came from. Especially as someone who has worked in a discount bin store. Oh, there we go. So there's armor in there. Only a little bit, but still. I wonder if I can jump up there from above somewhere. They came so fast I didn't know what to do. I could make a sassy joke, but I'm not going to. Look, there's no way to get onto that stuff, right? So we are coming from back here. There is more of the barnacles. Now this water is deep enough for those fish monsters. That has to be a teleporter. I mean, I've been saying that about multiple things, but it has to. Like, look at it. So I shoot that, and that'll open up What do the inside of shipping barges look like? You can see the lack of respect for all the big name travel centers driving out the competition of the little mom and pop truck stores. It's hard to find a real truck stop anymore. And so then that makes it harder on you alone, because then you can't get good meals, etc. while you're out and about. So that plugs in there, but I probably have to get a crystal from here. I feel like Asterisk likely wouldn't have seen the inside of one of the big shipping barges, since stuff probably just gets loaded onto the trucks and then carried off right away. It's almost all fast food nowadays. Oh god. Okay, didn't mean for that to happen. I don't like that I didn't shoot that one monster. Vengeance! There's nothing here. I mean, I know they section off for digging, but with plants, would they section it off to mark the roots down too or such? Instead of these things lowering to jump on, they move in to open and let you through. Been inside some of the Great Lakes ore freighters, but not the giant cargo ships. Those things typically hit you in a single direction, so there's nowhere else to jump to. Oh, and this blows up the crystals so that there's perfectly a single one that can be used. Okay, and this is where I was thinking of jumping up before. This area does remind me of some of those Doom levels a bit. Oh, and we pull the rock close enough to jump. They gave me a bunch of loot. Can't go up there. Or actually, there we go. That's literally how we get up there. And did they know you would need that, and that's why they grappled that rock already? Door freighters have storage bays big enough to fit the building supplies of a small scraper in them. That is kind of bonkers. These honestly look like the ends of balloons. I bet that's what they're based off of. Like if you tie a balloon, the end ends up looking like that. You know what else is bonkers, Sasha? You. You're absolutely bonkers, Snaily. I don't know what you're gonna do next. Wearing Xmas clothes in June, that is bonkers. Yeah, all that stuff, those things are just packages of random ammo. Did the... Oh, the guy was about to say, did the bear not work? No, it did. It was just a little slow. I'm missing a little bit of shotgun ammo. Bonkers is seeing snow in July. That would be bonkers. They haven't given me any of the plasma ammo in a while. Thank you for distracting the bear, though, to keep me safe. Question is, can I go all the way down there? Because there's stuff there. I feel like I'll fall through here. They have a bunch of magnum and tripwires? Okay, so that is death. So you have to shoot from, like, outside. Or maybe throw a frag grenade down. And it didn't let me double jump. So I do have to do it almost immediately. Okay, so the big tree just goes between the little areas here. I came from up there. Oh. So even though I can shoot the stuff, it doesn't actually break. Above 11,000 feet elevation, the snow stays year-round. Yeah, I believe it. Okay, so that's a bunch of assault rifle ammo, or SMG ammo in one of the grenades. You remember seeing snow here in April or May? It wasn't fun to drive in, got so much they cancelled school halfway through. Oh, wow. They, like, never cancel school up in Canada. It will literally be, like, minus 40 degrees out, and they'll just be like, you know what? We'll do indoor recess. It's fine. Was that all those trip mines getting set off somehow? It was. It was nice walking through 4 feet of snow at 65 Fahrenheit temperatures on a clear day. It's not letting me pick that up, so I might use that ammo first. Okay, way too close, I guess. Go to a different side first. Oh, internet's being dumb on my laptop. You're too close. Holy moly, what a blast radius. Okay, refreshing that. All these things drop down. The landing jets seem to make it so I don't take falling damage anymore, which is nice. That seems like falling into open void. I don't think I can jump over there. Yeah, too high, and it doesn't look like there's loot there. Boing. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Are those really one-shotting them? It's taking 2 every time so far, that's why I kept firing extra ones. The dude just F's off when I get close enough. You can't say F, Sasha, you say so. Hi, Virtue, how are you doing? 99 check-ins. I hope you're having a good one. He is funks off because he's funky. Makes sense. 100% believable, Naeli. Oh god, I'm stuck. Revenge! Okay, so can I make it to that? Didn't work. I like slid off. This area has so much stuff around. I'm always looking around like, is there something hidden? Is there loot? I didn't mean to jump that far. Oh, and that heals health. That's nice. I wonder if this will be the place that leads to the boss. Although I feel like I would I feel like there would be an area where I'd start seeing those big armored dudes before I reach a place with the boss. Thankfully they take like no ammo. But they kind of know to run away. I'm not even gonna say what that looks like. Cough, cough. So I can jump to the upper part of the tree here. And it doesn't let me jump. Maybe I have to do it from not on the branches. I'm gonna see if I fall through that. Yep. So there was nothing else really on the side anyways. Oh, and those are the snarks. Ah, and you can't blow them up because it blows you up. Cough, cough. Snark. Snack attack. Snark attack. They're snarking! I was gonna say, what are you coughing? Are you getting a cold? Bwah. Bwah to you too. How are you doing tonight, HD? And I don't think I'm getting any cold. So I don't know why I'm coughing. Maybe it's something in the air. Maybe there's lingering smoke. There's been wildfires in different provinces, and then the smoke blows east and west, and we sometimes get it. Thankfully, no fire's actually close to anywhere where I live. I hope your stream went well last night. I was lurking. Lurk-a-dirk. Is that head crab flying? Oh, he's being eaten by one of the barnacles. I was so utterly confused there. I just saw this little head crab, like, you know, kind of wiggling as it goes upwards. Nah, that dude bro's dead. It was comfy. You were playing Dead by Daylight. How was that comfy? At least I think it was Dead by Daylight last night. Cute head crab. Cute Nayeli. You ended with Hydroneer. Oh, that was it. That would be cozier. In that one next area, there's a bunch of Magnum ammo, so I'm like, might as well use it up. I can't get under there. Do you want the monsoon rains we've been driving through, Sasha? I honestly wouldn't mind it. I mean, if it's monsoon level, that might be too much, but I actually love the rain. Farmers would probably not like that much of it. Regular people going to work and being normies, probably not. But me staying locked up in home, yeah, I'm cool with it. Of course. I was like, shouldn't that start retracting? Scratching my back. So I don't know if there's only the one more of those. It looks like it might only be the one more, which is the one that was down below with the explosives. I think we jumped on that and there was nothing. There's literally nothing in here. Okay, so there's a bunch of SMG ammo here. By the eye of Agamotto, I bring forth a sacred sacrifice for the ritual of squishing. Whee! Imagine if I could squish my model on stream. Texas flooded when we were going through Beaumont, Texas, and you think they got 5 inches of rain in 2 hours? Oh snap, that is monsoon rain. Like, no joke. The sewers and things like that would not be able to keep up with anything of that level, even where I am. I didn't mean to bounce on that. Your semi turned into a barge. I feel like that's probably not good for the car going through that much water, right? Whether it can rust some of the axles and stuff, like get into places that don't dry easily. And I assume if it was high enough to flood the engine, you just would stop where you are and not go any further. When they said the Eye of Agamotto, I should have instantly been like, is that a Marvel Rivals reference? And it was. Snap. I feel like there's one more of those red dudes who blow up. Are these ones stronger? Or was that just a fourth one? Imagine if one is hiding behind the corner here and just takes me out instantly. I felt like there was one that ran away. On that note, we've basically done a full circle now. So there's 2 more clips of SMG ammo. I don't actually see that monster, so it must be gone. It shorted out a Tesla truck and we both laughed. Yeah, I've seen some funny videos of people doing things with Tesla trucks or bragging about stuff. Like one dude saying he's doing like dirt racing or whatever in it, and he's going through like a little puddle, and they're like, yeah, look how this can handle these big mud tracks. And it's just this tiny puddle, and someone was like, my 1976 sedan can literally go through that. Or someone else talking about how they're drifting in it, and they're just driving in circles. And it got community noted, where it was like, this is not drifting. Drifting is when the loss of this and that happens, which the Tesla has these things that prevent it from getting into that skidding mode. Classic Tesla vibes. Trombone to save Mother Nature, and nature killed it. Okay, so this was the one with the explosives. I probably have to go through them. You, Tesla, agreed. Trying to save Mother Nature, and nature killed it, yeah. I was about to say, I shouldn't have used up that stuff, so... So I have to go past this stuff without blowing it up because it'll kill me. Did you want to still play Honey Other Drive? Or is the game not installed so you can do challenges to get blood bonds? I can help, of course. Totally not just trying to convince you to do that. I don't think it will work on the external hard drive. Like, I could literally try. Oh, if that hit one of the things, it would have blown everything up. I could try, but I feel like it would probably on the external either not work properly or there'd be a latency issue. Actually, in the Cybertruck, you can edit settings to allow you to drift and do donuts? Oh, okay. Then I guess that person was just too dumb and thus unable to turn that on. That, or they were trolling by doing it. I feel like the explosive will be too big. Yep. Up to you. Someone being dumb enough and owning a Cybertruck tracks. But either way, at the very least, I want to finish this. Or try to finish this game. Show a video where the driver destroyed a tire on a sharp rock and it was cool. Oh, those better not be the explosive dudes. Oh, so these are the AoE dudes. You still got a lot of game to go. Oh, do I? Have you actually played Black Mesa? Because I knew you played, what is it called? Half-Life or whatever, but I thought you hadn't played Black Mesa yet. Oh, you haven't, but you played Half-Life 1. Zen, you would say, happens like in the middle of the game? Wait. No way. I thought Zen was the end of the game. Like, I played this game for probably like 20 hours or such. I thought Zen, you go, you fight the big It's definitely not the end. Hold on, I have to Google this. Half-Life chapters. Unless you're misremembering. It says it's like chapter 15. It says Zen. The chapter named Zen is 15 out of 18. So Dyer's 100% lying to us, I'm pretty sure. You're lying if you didn't know it was a lie. Lying by omission. Okay, that has insane black radius. Just when you think you can trust a fox. I know, right? Why do those things have a 100-foot radius? They pull a trick like this. Aren't foxes supposed to be tricksters, though? Not just in Japanese, but in even Native American culture. Get the Dyer. Do it! I like destroying everything. How can it kill? It's like if that stuff gets destroyed, I automatically die. Yes, foxes are usually described as tricksters and they'll steal your stuff in real life. Just like that phone video I mentioned, where the girl starts doing yoga at the sanctuary and the fox just takes her phone and runs with it. And she's yelling at him to stop. And the whole time you can hear the fox being like... If it can see you, it has a trigger to kill you. It might just be a line of sight thing. That would actually make sense. I was planning on throwing a grenade at it next. But that probably is the case, because I'm pretty sure something blew up before. Nope! It either has insane range, or it's just, if it goes off, you die. That's disappointing. Maybe it's just a trigger to kill you if it explodes. Your HAV suit is just attached to it straight up. Oh, I may have done it. Thank you for the head pat. It might just be like a 100-foot range. I was gonna say 50, but I feel like it was more than that. Aw, yeah. Dang, Sasha broke it. Broke the game. And explosives. I think that whole hallway had them. It did. We already ran up it. Squeak, 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 squeak. There was some of this ammo back here. Or not here, I guess. Other way. There we go, near the entrance. Noise, noise, noise. Making sure everything's reloaded. I do have full claymores, satchel charges, like everything. Oh, whoops. Didn't expect that thing to come through the gate, but I should have thought that there'd be an enemy right away. Hi, Riri. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. Oh, wow. On point for that shout-out. I couldn't even tab over in time. Everyone is in fact cool. I'll pass that along for you. Did you get Hyacinth or whatever character you were rolling on before in Star Rail? Pat to Sasha. Thought you were asking Ree if they got high. Oh snap. Hi Riri? Riri, are you high? Holy heck. Just from you coming by and doing the head pat emote, I can literally tell. Classic Riri. You pat them but not sure they saw? Oh, I'm not sure I saw. But if so, thank you for the head pat. Head pats do release endorphins. I mean, I feel like most things release endorphins as long as they make you happy. Wait, Sasha, the update is out? Oh, snap. Well, if the update is out, that just means the game is down. Or are you saying that they literally have, you can Hunt Showdown 1896? Can you actually load the game with the update? Or is it just the update's out and the servers are still down while they apply everything? No, it says you have an update to download it. Download it and I'll let you know. Hi, Kuro. Bye, Kuro Teardrop. Comes in one door, goes out the other door. He does that most nights. He's just like skulking by to check what I'm doing, see who I'm talking to. I like killing every monster. I don't like them blowing up. If you enjoy headbats and it's from someone you trust and love, then yes, it would. Hi, Rose. How are you doing tonight? At first, I thought that monkey on the left was waving. Oh, it is waving. Trans-L, so I'm guessing Translev. I was like, oh, it's holding a heart, it's not waving, but it's doing both. Yay, trans. But when will we get the trans trains? Trans person starts up a train company, literally just call it that. Are you winning, Sasha of Kaineko? Probably Kuro. Could be. I think he's just checking on me to make sure I haven't gone crazy yet. Oh, Sasha, you're talking to yourself again? Yeah, okay, that's normal. That's normal Sasha behavior. Little does he know I'm talking to all of you, actually. So it's not crazy in the slightest. Wasn't it Simpsons where they said, crazy like a fox? I actually want a steering emote like that, just because it looks so bonkers. Kill everything. Even if it's a tree. Especially if it's a tree. Oh wow, I picked up all the ammo. How perfect. Cough, cough. Sasha casually reloading one bullet just to take an entire clip. I wanted to take it all along with me for the ride. I was like, that almost looks like a rock I can break. Oh, what is... Oh, is that Sonic the Hedgehog? So there's a third variant of these things? Can you have a GIF as your Fuji tag? I'm not actually sure. I feel like you can, because I think Onion's done that. Onion had it, so there was this one anime girl, I can't remember their name, with blonde hair that was static when they weren't talking, but when they did talk, it looked like they were doing a diss track. Like they had their hands out and they're like, yo, yo, yo. Kuro, do you want to come talk to stream? Come here, Kuro. Come here. Kuro. Hi, Mabu. Kuro, talk to stream. Talk to stream for me, Kuro. You a good boy?
Bazongas.
Kuro. Kuro. Meow? Will you meow for us, Kuro? Okay, he won't meow. He's being a little jerk. But hi, Mabu. How are you doing tonight? I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but I know I saw you streaming for a bit. I was lurking in chat. I hope that went well. They look like they have crystals on them or scales. I can't remember. I didn't say happy birthday to you. Wasn't it the 16th was your birthday? I feel like such a jerk now, because you mentioned to me it like just a week ago, but I've been doing so much stuff in real life. But happy belated birthday to you, Mabu. I hope you're having a lovely night. I think it was the 16th was their birthday. You were traumatized by a Pokemon fan hack, but it was the funniest noise. What sort of noise was that? Wasn't there some Pokemon noise that went viral before? It was like some bug, and it'd be like, leedle, 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 leedle. Barnacle. That one is hiding so well. 16 was your birthday, Tuesdays after your snatch, so I'm sorry for not saying it on the proper day, but I hope you had yourself a wonderful day. I know you said that it's around the same day that stuff happened with your father, or it's close to Father's Day, so it's not such a good day for you, but still. Reggie Rock. That looks like a big pimple. Ew. And that looks like a little variant of it. Koma! Thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? We just shouted out Mabu, so there might be a short cooldown before we can shout you out. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What were you playing tonight? Oh, Repo. Nice. I've only played that once, but that game's definitely cool. I want to play more of it. But thank you for the raid. Hi Kuma. Hi Captain Windfall. Hi Hatsusu. Hi Bin Laggin. I hope you're all having a nice night. Hello, anybody new here? My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream every single night. So if you're ever bored when Kuma's not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. We were playing Repo to celebrate a homie's birthday. Oh snap, was it Bin Laggin's birthday? Happy birthday, Laggin! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you. You live in us. No, I'm not going to do the mean one. Dappa, play Repo with us sometime? I would love to. Because like I said, I've only played it once, but I want to play more of it sometime. My screen was actually going bonkers for a second. Everybody's got birthdays. But do they all have them in June? That's the real question. Quick, shout out Bin Laden when the cooldown's done. They probably don't even stream, but it's their birthday. They need to get shouted at. Yeah! What's the cooldown on it? "52 seconds! Happy birthday, Mafia. I only know that song from the Madagascar movie. But yes, I hope stream went well and that you're having a good one. It's always nice to see you, Kuma. If you or anybody from Raid needs to head out for the night, no pressure to stick around. I appreciate anybody that lurks, anybody that wants to vibe with us, but I understand it's late at night and you're probably tired after stream, so if you need to wind down, go get a snack, you do you. Murder everything. I don't care if it's just a random tree. It attacks, it's living, and now it's dead. Yeah, you're hungry, you want macas. Well, I hope you get all the macas you can handle. Make sure they're double dead. You're making a reference to that meme of why isn't it possible? It's just not with some macas. I think that's McDonald's. Thank you for shouting out Bin Laden. Get shouted out, nerd. I don't care if you don't stream. But I feel like I've seen that as a nickname for McDonald's before by people in the past online. Just guessing though, McDonald's, yeah, thought so. To anyone not paying attention, this is basically Half-Life Remastered. It started as a mod in Half-Life 2's source thing, and it was so good that I think they eventually just commissioned the people to turn it into an actual game. Oh, it's an Aussie thing. Mech is what they called it, I believe, in Australia and the UK. Happy belated birthday, Mabu. You missed it yesterday. I don't know which way to go. I feel like this will just be a random cave with the loot here. Yeah, it looks like it. They actually gave me some plasma ammo, a decent amount of it, which was nice. And again, we're still a ways away from the tower. Update taking a while, which is a good thing, right? Because it means more stuff, quite possibly. The bean tax. The bean tax. The bean tax. You gotta pay the tax. I haven't seen that cheese tax video in a while. I have seen videos of people throwing cheese on top of their dogs, though. You might not stream, though, because you're feeling down. You feel bad because you want to raise more monies for charity and barely got it working so far. That's not something you need to feel bad about. I mean, literally raising any money, even if it's $5 or $10, etc., is still a huge thing to do. And big kudos to you for it. But your mental health takes priority. If you're not feeling good, if something feels wrong, etc., don't pressure yourself to stream. If you're streaming and you're not really in the mood to want... If you're streaming and you're not really in a mood where you want to stream, then people probably won't want to watch you stream. And I don't mean it in, like, a mean way. I just mean in that if you're downcast, if people can tell that you don't want to be there or that you're not enjoying yourself. You think you raised like $100-something dire dollars? Oh snap, that's actually a lot. I mainly say that as a small channel, like me or you, etc. If you're a big streamer who gets like Iron Mouse, then yeah, you could do tons. But still, $100 can pay for a decent amount of stuff. Even if it's just something like food, several meals, etc. at a shelter for people. but I know you are raising it for like the Trevor Project or something like that. Dire is a very good girl. I'm glad that she's part of our stream. I'm glad that she's part of our lives. End of story. She is in fact a very, very good Dire Fox. Nodders. Stop being shy. Oh, I want the light. Actually, it looks like we're supposed to go just up top. But I want to check if there's any loot on the bottom first. Doesn't look like it, though there's a fish down there. Yeah, it's a hotline for LGBT plus people. LGBTQIA plus. I still can't get over that there's literally that group that's like LGB without the T, or something like that. And it's LGB people, but they don't think that trans belong as, sorry for a depressing topic, they don't think they belong under the same umbrella as them. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Their identity still has to do with sexuality, and you, of all people, should know what it's like to be excluded or persecuted and stuff like that, so you'd think you would be someone to include the others with you. Turf suck. Nodders. But it's just straight up bonkers, in my opinion. But pause, it's true, I need to re-put where they are. Ad break starts in 5 minutes. Apologies to advance anybody and surprise. So the Trevor Project, you think you spelled it wrong as a hotline for that? It's the first time you've heard of it. I've heard of it actually many times in the past. I feel like I remember 1 or 2 big streamers raising money for it before. You spelled it right. So that's just restoring my armor. So I did need to go through there after all. Oh, that eats those. Did I kill it? Do I have to actually be in the water to hit them? Or am I just missing? Nope, I can definitely hit them. The glowy crystal reminds you of the mirror from Skyrim. There's a bunch of weird noise in the LGBT community sometimes. Seriously, most of the gay lads in your area are racist as all get out, and it makes dating dudes an issue for you here. That's bonkers. Then again, I don't know if you're in like the south, you don't need to dox yourself. I don't know if you're in the southern part of America, in which case, even if someone's already persecuted for being gay, etc., it doesn't surprise me to hear that they're racist or bigoted. It's just, I hear a lot of things about the southern section of America, or places that they refer to as the Bible Belt, where they're so Christian and religious that they don't like anything that they deem to be against it. A lot of conservative gay people, and it's wild. Would this be a secret? Oh god. No, this actually looks like a teleporter or such. I say that about everything. You've heard it's a problem in a lot of gay community. Nazi furs is another weird thing that exists. Oh, Nazi furries? I mean, it might sound weird, but then again, I feel like, as weird as it is, they're human. As weird as it is, there's human, and there are bad, there are wonky people in literally every group. So, it's expected to find some people like that, regardless of where you go. Not even just the conservative gay people, alt-left gay racists are nuts. The only thing you know about is truckers against trafficking. It's more or less self-explanatory. I take it by trafficking, you mean like human trafficking. Nazi femboys also exist and it's wild. I mean, I feel like I've actually seen that pop up on Twitter before. Did that activate the thing over there? Should I sit this one out? No, it's all good. If it's something you don't know about, feel free to not comment on it. If it makes you uncomfortable, feel free not to comment on it, etc., etc. And if it does make you uncomfortable, feel free to let me know, because we can always not talk about such things. Hi, Mabu, and happy belated birthday. Pock, pock, pock. And this will turn on the second teleporter. Verbodius! I've sometimes started calling them that. Rare occasions, but because of you. This reminds you of Avatar. I honestly can see it. I honestly wonder if this game is better than that new Avatar game. I panicked and just switched to literally whatever weapon I could. I know that Carbon, or whatever, like the new Avatar game, they played it a bunch. But then it is one of those open world games where you do a lot of the same stuff. You blew it up with a literal rocket to the face. Why does everything have to move? 70%? Oh, the upload is at 70%? The download? Upload! Download. The past you also feels lasting longer than the other ones, all the way to September. Oh wow. It is Tricks fighting against human trafficking and sex trafficking. Oh, okay, thought so. Or you meant truckers. I was like, Tricks, wait a second. I said it out loud and then I hesitated and was like, huh. It means something completely different. I do have, what is it called? Ammo for this now. You know the difference between a stalactite and a stalagmite? I'm not sure which is which, but one goes from the roof, one goes from the floor. For some reason I feel like it's stalactite that comes from the floor and stalagmite that goes from the roof. Though knowing me, I'm probably wrong and it's the opposite. They are spelled differently, that's the difference. Psh. I think the difference is actually that one is from the roof and one is from the ground though, isn't it? Let me over. Stalactite is the roof one. These are pretty. Stalactite is from the ceiling, stalagmite is from the floor. Well, we don't take falling damage, so... I think that thing's going to blow up that I went through. Tights go down, mites go up. You want to get a coffee, but you want to sleep after stream? Tights are like tights, they're meant to hit the floor eventually. Of course Mabu would go sussy. Like tights you wear, I assume so, and they're talking about taking off the clothes. Okay, there's nothing underwater here. It doesn't look like anywhere to jump to. Wait, is there something under the water pulling them down? Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen a barnacle on the ground. Although that looks different. I want to see if I can take anything off that body while it's being pulled down. Come here, you. Boop! Boop-a-doop. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, I can absolutely kill them. This is pretty. I feel like there's some fluorescent fungus like this in real life. Why? Duskaru! Thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? How did your stream go? I hope you had a good one. Thank you for shouting out Duskaru. There is, you've seen it. Hi, Duskaru. Hi, Reika. I hope you're having a lovely night. How are you doing? When you touch the water, it glows. But hello, anybody new here? My name's Sasha. If you somehow haven't seen me before, I am in fact a boy, and I stream every single night. So if you're ever bored when Duskaru's not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. Ooh, big yawn. But I do appreciate you sending your community my way. I hope you had a great night, doing good. Siege was quite fun today. How's Black Mesa going? Black Mesa's going well. I'm getting towards the end of it. We're in the alien area and getting further and further in. Oh, they give me a little ammo for this. I do like some of the mechanics they've been adding in, like the long jump, etc. But yeah, we be vibing as we always do. I should check if that artist got back to me, actually. Let me check my Gmail. They did. So I'll have to get back to that after stream. And hi, quiet. If you could shout quiet out when the cooldown's over, that would be great. Everyone is in fact cool. I will pass that along for you. And you are a very good girl, Quiet. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for playing Hunt with Dire Fox and carrying her so much. We all appreciate you entirely. You are in fact a very good girl, Quiet. Naughties, naughties, naughties. Onion! Get him! People told on you, they said you were being extra or like 3 times sussier than normal in real life. For real, for real. Or more than normal. Seiji and Minerve were straight up like, oh my god, Onion was sussier than ever. And their chat was being super sussy too. And I'm not even kidding about any of this. They lost their sword in the war. I'm pretty sure Onion still has their sword. It can probably only show 2 things though. So the VIP is probably taking over the moderator thing. In real life, maybe. But hi Faison. Everyone is cool. I will pass that on for you. Actually, maybe I should see if I should reply to that person right away, just in case they see this. It is an hour or so until stream ends. Okay. I replied to them, so hopefully they'll see that when they do. You can't be mod and VIP. Mod removes VIP? I didn't know that. What the heck? Also, you're never sus. You're going to eat now, though. Have a nice stream, Sasha. Thank you kindly. You have a good sleep, Faison. Good night to you. Yeah, you're right. Granting mod back to Onion probably removed that. Reply as in a commission reply? I did message someone about a commission. There is someone I'm somewhat interested in as a VTuber model artist, and so I was like, you know what, I'll message them, but they only have one example of VTuber models. I like the example, but it's only one. So I kind of asked them, rather than straight up commissioning for you for the model, could I pay for the first part and we could do the initial design sketch so I could see what my character would look like in your style? And they were totally cool with that. Model! Yes, yes. I actually contacted the artist who did the model for that Rei Otsuka or whatever, that single mother VTuber with the purple hair that I think you said you listened to. Oh, is that why Diana stopped being VIP? Must be. Because I think you said, Onion, that you'd listened to some of her karaoke streams before. You thought Sasha removed it? Nope. So it must have just been that that happened that way. She asked at one point to be mod. She made some joke and was like, here's my mod application. I am very small and very cute. And I was like, you know what? If you want to be mod, you go for it. It was pretty cute indeed. I'm a little hesitant of the mouth of the model, but that might have less to do with the art and more that model's rigging or something like that. Overall, I still like it. This means Sasha's getting closer to playing Subnautica, indeed. Because I said I'd probably wait till I got my second model before doing that. I don't have enough crossbow bolts to kill all these. I wonder... Okay, it looks like I still can't shoot them. Is that the VTuber whose daughter also streams? Yes, yes. It's like a single mother, and she's got her 4-year-old daughter who streams with her. Don't forget to ask for that toggle for the face. Very important. I just liked how her model looked, so I clicked on her Twitter page, and it linked to her artist. And I was like, you know what? They're Japanese, but maybe I can use machine translation to message them. And then they were like, oh yeah, yada yada. And they said they can understand English. They can't really speak it, but they can read it pretty well and use machine translation for what they don't understand. And so I've been back with and forth with them for a bit. Honey, did I ever show you I could do a that face? Oh, you're thinking of a different person? The person think I think their name is something like that. And they have a new model, and I contacted the artist for the new model. I specifically asked them, hey, you're the one that did the model for the art for their new model, right? Because I was like, I don't want the artist for the old model. You should try to eat night-night, Sashian in chat. Night-night, sinful. Sweet dreams to you. Okay, so I absolutely can shoot them through the water. I just can't use the gun in the water. Killing Ichthyosaur with either the Tau or Gluon. The model is cute. If you actually look at their page, there is a good art, and then there's an older art that is not. It's still good. It's just a lot less detailed. And I think the person's named Ochin-sama or something like that on Twitter. Okay, let's get out of here before they bite me. And then they bit me. Like fish, shooting fish in a barrel. Found the VTuber you're talking about, Ryotsuka. Water gives you anxiety. That's why Dyer drinks sports drinks, like Monster, or energy drinks. She never drinks water because it gives her anxiety. She's like, drink a cup of water? No! But yeah, since that art for that model, for Ray, looks absolutely lovely to me. And then I'm like, you know what? But they only have the one model, so I kind of wonder if it matches my style or not. So I messaged them. You do not drink energy drinks? You only drink water for the most part? Oh, okay, it must be Fox Girl that drinks so many energy drinks then. It's the LED in the pipes that adds the lead in the pipes that adds flavor. But yeah, I think I'll only be paying the person right now like $100 or such, and they'll do a basic sketch. Not rendered, not colored, not fully lined, but at least a basic sketch showing me what it would kind of look like in their style, and then I'll decide if I want to continue with it or not. They're collabing with Ollie this weekend. I literally just saw that today when I looked at their channel, because I've been popping by it a few times to look at their model again, and I was like, wait, really? Though I guess she does have like 250 or 300 or something like that subscribers on YouTube, so she is actually fairly big. I do like how when she's doing karaoke or whatever, she has the model for her 4-year-old daughter, and it has these 2 glow sticks, and so she'll be like rocking back and forth like this with these glow sticks as the mom's singing. And like, that is adorable. I also kind of hesitate at the idea of involving your child so much with your online work when it comes to streaming, because I feel like that could kind of warp their mentality. But then again, I'm not a parent. It's not my place to judge something like that. That is adorable. It is. But yeah, she sometimes lets her daughter join her on stream. They'll play something like Minecraft together, etc. Have you seen Oshinoko? I've seen pictures of it. I've never actually watched it or read it. It kind of reminds you of that. Yeah, the poor stories that come out of kid influencers are about their parents, indeed. Though most of those parent influencers, I feel like, are different than Ray. She doesn't seem to be using her kids specifically to make content. She lets her join her in it while she's doing stuff. Whereas a lot of those influencers literally seem like they're making content specifically out of their kids, which is wild. Silly cat. Silly rat. Tricks are for kids. Hi, Banana. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. Oh yeah, not Sangre on the same level. Indeed. I mean, I don't actually know that much about her. I'd seen her once or twice in the past, but it wasn't until I was looking for the art that I was like, you know what? I'll check. You chill? Nice, nice, nice. You don't know that much about her either. I mean, it makes sense because they're from a different part of the world and speak a different language. I think she has on-screen translations for like 3. Are you going to be playing the new Hunt update? I likely will, yes. There's a couple other parent YouTubers that just seem to allow their kids to occasionally put in an appearance, but they're very careful about it. I feel like that's something that I'm perfectly fine with. I mean, again, it's not my choice to make. I'm not a parent. It's not my kid. But it's like, it's one thing if you don't have other streamers around. It's just you and your kid playing a video game and you're letting them use an avatar or join in with them and be part of your stuff. Completely different if you're letting them interact with chat. Completely different if you're using them specifically to pump out content and stuff like that. But otherwise, it's just like involving them with your work, I feel like. Is anyone going to play Hunt with Sasha? They absolutely will. All I have to do is claim that I'm going to cry if they don't, and then they will. I think it's especially harmful if the child is the main source of content. Yeah, that's the big problem, I agree. Like, I think I've seen videos where they're like, you know, they specifically do something to make their kid upset because it's funny seeing them get upset. Did you see the new Darktide class coming out? It's only $12. I thought it was going to be free. You need to cry more, which isn't hard. Oh, snap. Don't cry. Okay, I'll cry. Why would you make me sad? Onion, are you gonna play Hunt with me? Banana, are you gonna play Hunt? Banana, why? Adorable. The blush toggle that I never use. Oh no! You hate parents traumatizing their kids for contents, indeed. There was one video being like, oh, my daughter's scared of noodles or something like that, of like spaghetti, so I use that to punish her when she's misbehaving. And there's videos of her holding up like these soggy noodles to her kid, and her kid's like shrieking. And I don't know if it's some weird trauma, if they're making it up for fun or what, but the kid definitely did not seem happy. $12 still isn't much, but Vermintide 2 classes are like $5 even today. I still haven't played Vermintide. I got it for free like a year or so ago when they added that game mode. Sorry, I keep pausing the game. When they added that game mode where you could play like as the Skaven against people, they had like a 5-day period where the game was completely free. And so I instantly grabbed it. Yeah, you just like the $12 raw and only like if you want me to. Oh, or taking away all their toys, or saying they're going to throw away their toys or all their Halloween candy. I mean, it's like, yuck, I don't play with those low-level 3 stars. I think you'd like it, to be honest, based on the other games I've seen you play. Indeed. It definitely looked fun. Is there much of a shield mechanic? I feel like that was something that turned me off when I first saw the game. Like, there wasn't much of a shield mechanic. It was like you lose health and then you have to use the bandages. The shield, if there is one, is very minor. So every time you take damage, it's like very annoying. That's like the parent version of telling Dire mean things about paladins. Oh, snap. You're 3 stars, though. I feel like Onion's 5 stars now. They were 6 stars. It's a lot more story-centered than Darktide. Okay, they're giving me a lot of those darts, so I didn't even need to use the shotgun, etc. There's those things there, there's those things there. I think I went through all this water. You kicked Foxy out of voice chat for being mean to paladins? Oh snap. The Foxy? Even though you're her Discord kitten? Fox Girl got Dire, what is it called? Twitch Turbo. And then I called Dire her Discord kitten, And I think she didn't deny it because she didn't know what it meant at the time. And Foxgirl was like, yeah, she absolutely is. And I think she's bought it more than once now. Yes, even though I'm her quote Discord kitten, whatever that means, Lamau. Are we taking applications? Folly just straight up like, I'm interested. As far as you know, it depends on the class and the weapon type. Like, there's more heavy armored classes than the starter ones that can block more. Foxgirl also calls you her wife. Gasp! Waifu dire confirmed. Actually, I can bring those possibly with me. There has Discord kitten potential, not gonna lie. Gasp! Banana's getting out there too. What does that mean? Heck if I know. Probably just means you're cute and bullyable and they want to gift you money and stuff. God dang it. Stupid squid things. I'm glad it blew up. That looks like an old-timey crossbow. Honestly, it looked kind of modern to me. Like, the wood is smooth, it literally has a scope on it. It's metal. It's got the recurve type thing, the recurve type bowstrings. Hunt crossbow. Oh, hi Mika, I didn't even notice you came in. Your only point of reference is Hunt. It's got a magazine too. That Dune Awakening looked a bit cool, but I feel like it's one of those big MMO style games where you play with a bunch of other people. There's no way up there, right? I didn't see any way to jump up to that monster. Dire's projecting. I mean, Dire called you sus. That literally is on point. Like, I don't even know what to say. Both Seiji and Minerve called you out for being sus as soon as stream started today, and they told me that even your chat was being like 3 times more sussy than normal. Is that a house or is that a spaceship? It looks metalish. It looks more like a house to me, but there is no evidence of such accusations being true. I mean, your stream probably is still up. I bet there's a VOD for it. Chat is a reflection of the streamer. What appeared? Okay, that thing charges my shield. So I can't pick it up, but there's arrows, there's magnum shots, and then there's random ammo of whatever that isn't there. You're pretty sure you've seen that structure in Morrowind? Oh, they're giving me health and armor. But so there's Magnum, there's crossbow, and then there's 2 packages of just straight up ammo types that I can't see. But I feel like they're gonna make me leave all that behind. And yeah, it's like, I bet if I go down here I can't get back up. I should actually check if my dog wants to go outside, and I might use the washroom myself, so I will be right back in a minute. I am currently playing as Golden Freeman. He's the protagonist, I'm pretty sure, of this whole thing. Sash, did you see the music video I linked a couple days ago, Magnum Holes? I don't think I did. I'll have to go check it. I don't think I've even checked my Discord server in a day or two. Cough, cough. But BRB. Sorry, it took a bit. My dog couldn't decide whether she wanted to be outside or not. Literally no joke, for real, for real. Oh, hi, Oblique, how are you doing? Black Mesa is still Gordon? Yes, Black Mesa is the OG Half-Life, just remastered. You still need to play the Half-Life games. They still look pretty decent for how old they are, too. You also have to play Baldur's Gate 3. Another good one is Metro 2033 Redux. I actually have the Metro series or some of the games here on Steam to play sometime. It'd be a great game to play during Spooky Month. Adjusting my hair. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to go back and get any of that loot. Doing good now that Sasa's back. Ah yes, the good old standing in the door. Alright, deciding whether to brew another cup of tea. It's Jed. Of course you're going to brew another cup of tea. Is that literally even a question? Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, breaking that freed these dudes. God dang, they do a lot of damage. Answer me, Shaki. The answer is yes. Shockingly, literally nobody who knows me. Metro is awesome. You got into them late, so you started with Exodus and then went back to play the other ones. Exodus is like the big open map one, right? I like killing everything. And so if they throw me a bunch of underwater mobs, I'm still gonna find a way to kill them. And that worked pretty well. It's less a massive map, more like big map sections based on where you are in the story. Okay. Looks like that one's still alive somehow. I don't know if I'm not shooting it properly. Literally using up all my ammo, killing stuff that aren't even a threat. Exodus is kind of the open world one. Did that actually not kill any of those? I've killed every monster in game so far. I'm not stopping now, even if I'm using up all my ammo. Should have used this at the start. This one was way more effective. Every monster dead! At least it isn't as scary as Amnesia the Bunker. Did Onion ever go back to playing that? Because I feel like he played that, spent an hour or so hiding under a table, and then never went back to it. I wonder if I could have just hit all those things with the wrench by swimming down next to them now that I think of it. I'll try that in the next room. Okay, that literally looks like it killed all of them. Yep, I literally could have just meleeed them to death and saved all that ammo. On the one hand, I'm surprised we didn't see these in the overworld or the main world, but I mean, there was a decent amount of water in there. And these are going to be like the stalagmites and stalactites instead of barnacles. They'll be like barnacles. Quiet's playing more magic. Pass it on. Okay, that thing will charge all my armor, which is great. You can't remember if Onion beat the bunker or not. I feel like he didn't go back to it, but that's just me. Magic the Gathering? Yes, they're playing Arena. You literally have them on Steam. If you open it up, you'll see for yourself, and then you can attack them. Quiet's playing for Magic, pass it on. Playing for Magic? Quiet, why aren't you playing with me? Yeah, Quiet, weren't you playing with Banana? What the heck? Banana needs attention. Whee! Excuse me. $2.19. Gotta change the message slightly every pass on. Like the telephone game. Magic the Gathering needs to stop putting all the good cards in commander decks if we can't get them in Arena. That makes sense, honestly. Because there's some really cool stuff. Thank you for the follow. If I follow, you're a furry. I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a nice night. Oh, and that didn't even destroy the thing back there. Just play it on Trading Card Sim, it's free too. Well, isn't Trading Card Sim itself at least cost money? Unshrimp now. I will do so. Thank you for the follow. I am a furry. I feel like you made both those accounts yourself, and you just want people to call themselves furry. but I don't think there's anything wrong with
Shrimp
being a
back
furry,
redeemed.
so doesn't matter to me. Shrimp back redeem? What, you want me to start shrimping again? Need a Sasha wink redeem where I just go wink, wonk, wink. Yes, become shrimp. I don't want to be a shrimp. I want to be a cat boy. You can't wink, sadly. Dire wink redeem when? Dire wink model when? VTube Studio does have different levels of tracking. So if your modeled artist does make it so the eyes can be done separately, then you can change from rank 4 tracking to rank 5, and it'll allow the eyes to work differently. I think rank 4 makes it so it's more accurate, but they blink together. Can you wink again? I missed it. Just wink. Wonk. I think the right eye is a little harder to do. Wink. Banana's probably trying to clip it to make another GIF. Wink. Another fun game is In Silence. It's a 4v1 party horror game that the monster can either be AI or player controlled. The monster wins if all 4 players are turned into mice. Weird. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Oh, jeez. You know me too well. Wink, wonk. If that emote's actually called wonk... Oh, it's called wink. I was going to be like, if it's actually called wonk, I'm going to lose it. But it wasn't. Teardrop. Did I actually load the proper one? I did. The monster can only see through sounds. Oh, okay. So there's nothing here. Diana, thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? I was lurking in your stream even if I didn't say anything. I still have it open. Hi, Appleton. Hi, Chrysona. Hi, Diana. I hope you're all having a lovely night. Thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. I hope your stream went well. Hello, anybody new here? My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored when Diana's not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. Nodders, nodders, nodders. And I remember you were like one of the first people I made VIP in my stream, Diana, and I wondered why that didn't show up, and then we found out earlier tonight if you VIP someone, it removes your mod status, or in vice versa, when you got mod in my stream, that made it so that you lost VIP. For some reason, people can't be both at once. We were wondering about that. Sesh, I hope you're well. I am. I hope you are too. We're getting close, I think, to the end of this game. I am enjoying it so far. But yes, Diana, if you or anybody else needs to head out after the raid, no problem. Anybody is welcome to lurk, to hang out with us, but I understand it's late at night and you might need to go to bed, get a snack, do after stream stuff, etc, etc. And if you have not checked out Diana, I highly recommend her. She is a very amazing girl. Nodders, nodders. I'm just trying to break absolutely everything. Okay, so the dogs are coming. Quick save with all my ammo. I did reload my pistol. Oh, those things are still around. I was gonna say, I assume they'll find their way around to me eventually. They look like a shank of meat to me. These branches are giving you Haligtree flashbacks. Is that from Elden Ring? I still haven't played that. I literally have it. I just haven't played it yet because I've been distracted playing other games. Oh, snap. When you do play it, you're gonna watch the heck out of it. Noise, noise, noise. Is this gonna be a secret area for loot? I mean, you'd watch it anyways, but you know. Yep, looks like it was the secret area for loot. Ammo cache. All this stuff. Hi, sorry for raiding and running. You needed to get food. No, completely understandable. You missed me praising you and thanking you and telling people to like, subscribe, and follow you. Nodders, nodders, nodders. But thank you again for the raid and sharing your community with me. I do appreciate you wholeheartedly, Dania. But I hope you had a great night and stream went well. There's nothing here. Like I said, I'm destroying everything. Blowing up all blow-upables, etc. It looks like we did get all this. So we can go into that place. And the tower, I believe, is where the big enemy doing the portals is. Oh, Lord. Almost fell to my death. I feel like I saw a shadow above me, and if so, that might be one of the little dog monsters, the shock dog things. I can't remember what they're called. Nothing up there, so this has to be the way to go. At least I think there was nowhere else to go. Let me look up top one more time. OCD commands, I double check. And then I can just reload to there. There wasn't something to jump to here. There wasn't anything to jump to here. I likely will be able to go up there in a minute. The final ad break starts in 4 minutes. Apologies in advance to anybody unsubscribed. It's anywhere up to 3 minutes long, which I know is disgusting, but it's the only way to be pre-roll free. God, Sasha! I think Seer didn't redeem that for once tonight, shockingly. Okay, so there's armor and shotgun ammo, which I can literally take with me. I think that thing will try to electrocute me. Yep. They might have armor on them, but since I don't need it, it won't let me take it. Oh, wait. And so that will heal my armor and shields. I want to bring the shotgun ammo with me. You blend into the shadows quite well now. Exactly as planned. I sometimes worry about that with certain games, like when I was playing Ship Graveyard Simulator 2 and it would turn into nighttime, and I'd be like, you can practically not see my model during the goth mode. But it is what it is. Which it is. Oh, do I plug this into somewhere else? Or is it just that that disables the shield and lets me go in further? I was going to say, do I have to unplug that and take the plug somewhere else? Oh, and maybe this is a ship. Oh, it opens a portal. You're sneaking looking sword. What have you been getting into? Or is that a portal? Did I just destroy the ship? Whoops. And this almost looks like cocoon walls. Okay, and this is like the teleporter with other lasers. A no eco left. I assume if I fall here, I die. Let's double check. Whee. Most certainly so. It's 2:34, so I'll make sure to turn off reads here just in case. Pop, pop, pop. I love how even they have green buttons for going up and stuff. Imagine if those were just spikes right above your head. Elevator just brings you straight up to them and crash, there goes Freeman. So that's a door. That's shielding that. I haven't been seeing monsters in the ship. Oh, well, I guess we saw some of those dog things at the very start, so I shouldn't say that. I wanted to check if that would open different things. Yeah, because there's like a teleporter here. Or I mean, there's a door there, there's a force field there, and a force field there. And I wonder if by plugging that in, none of those things activated? None of those things activated, so it does have to be the middle one for some reason. So it feeds power, it's got the arrows pointing, so it feeds power to the other ones. Organic ecstasy core, it's my favorite, question mark? Hold on, I have to check if I heard the dog bark, or if that's just me hearing sounds. Oh, you meant extension cords. Okay, huge difference there. I was confused why you'd say something like that. And no, dog is just sleeping outside now that I let her out. She might not even be asleep yet, but she fell down. Or fell down, laid down. I know I'm supposed to plug it in there. Oh yeah, I have to. I was like, there was one missing a slot before. That's a heck of a typo, I know, right? I was like, what the heck are they saying in my stream? You like the new idle animation? Pock, pock, pock. Yeah, it's a little sleeping animation that someone uploaded and said you could try with any model. It might not work with some, etc. But it definitely seemed to work with mine. Yeah, this looks like the inside of a wasp's nest or such. I was gonna go, giant wasp aliens when, and then I went, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. Oh, there's a whole roof of barnacles. That absolutely got me. I wasn't paying attention. Still not your worst typo to date. I'm curious, but also, I'll pass. So the whole reason you jump here is because then you can reach this. And you can take out every single one of them there. I can't imagine the vertigo, etc. you would feel just from looking at like this. So there's a shield blocking this. That should be retracting because it's dead. You tried spelling parroting? And then I'll push the button and it'll let me drop over that. Or down that. I can do it! Not successfully, but I can still do it. Okay, and so I have to go back up there after fixing the button, and then at that point I'll be able to jump through the force field, I take it. Okay, clearly doesn't seem like I'm supposed to destroy it. position and it turned into a 5-letter word starting with P and ending in a Y. Wow. Okay, it won't let me interact with it or break it. But it's the only thing out here. I'm probably just doing something dumb again. I knew that wouldn't work. Because there'd be no way for me to go back. Is there a way to replace it? Because I literally cannot click on it. This is why you don't like the mobile keyboard, you fat finger everything. I mean, it's all good, we understand. There wasn't an item to bring. I can't push that. I wonder if I could have jumped into that hole up there. I'm kind of curious. That's probably something I used the jumping thing to get into. Yeah, that's 100% something I used the jumping thing to get into. I feel like normally there would be a plug, but I don't see one as it goes to that. Some people are talking about there are bugs with this game. Per? Yeah, I can't jump up to that. Is it? Oh, I'm an idiot. I just didn't. I'm like my dog. I didn't look up. Don't worry, Sasha. The hunt update is almost done. So that's how it. You are supposed to break it, but you're supposed to break all three. I guess I didn't need to try looking it up. I literally just had to look up. So that just takes me back outside. Those things are dead. And like that dripping water instantly made me think there was a barnacle or something drooling on me. We got this. You remember the devs from Portal 2 were making a puzzle and have commentary on how all the test players missed the solution because it was on the ceiling, and they had to change the puzzle? That is hilarious, and I 100% believe it. want to break all this stuff. Knew it. I was like, if I take damage, whatevs. I'm lazy. Actually, no, I don't like that. Imagine if I press delete instead. It blows up. Yeah, and then the blue explosions are bigger than normal. Oh, and I can't go back down. Who puts explosive plants in their ship? I mean, it's a good security precaution, but still. They've got tons of satchel charges, which is ominous. Maybe it's like a weed and they can't get rid of it. True, I didn't think of that. I think this may be where I read there was a bug, because I was looking up help on what to do. It plugged into itself? Like, I don't think that's supposed to work. Martyrs, probably. So it's like we do have... It's bugging out and it's just a light now. Whoops! So I feel like I'm supposed to use those satchel charges, drop them, blow stuff up, and go somewhere I don't die. But I can't go back down where I was. Why does it load the moment I come into here? There's a door there. This is missing a crystal there. Are those the cactus things that blow up? Yep. And I blew one up and it blew me up even though I was far away. Banana's playing Night Rain. I wonder if I can bring that thing back here and close one of the doors. Excuse me. And it bugged out again. I mean, it looks like it plugs in that way. As long as it doesn't break. Oh, I wonder if I can unplug... Oh dear, okay, this is a really tricky situation. I wonder if actually I can unplug it from the top part. Okay, and then there's a force field and a door. And so first things first, door, explosion, boom. And then we do the opposite. Night Rain detected. Wee wee woo! It's the wee woo wagon. Wireless extension cords now. So they specifically gave me those things as the hint. There's still 2 satchel cartridges. But yeah, Zen didn't have all these puzzles in the original. It had like 1, and it was mostly platforming on combat. Okay. So it's like it's missing a crystal there. Did I happen to... Yeah, I happened to blow up a crystal in here. Zoop. So that thing's just for that. That thing's just for that. I can't pick up those 2 things. It never lets me pick up the satchel charges. Zip, zoop, zop. Banana's reloaded Night Rain like 3 times. I think she's having issues. And I'm telling everybody so she panics. Panic. Panic at the rat-shaped disco. I thought that was like a big orange triangle in space, but no. They couldn't be interesting like that. There's a new update and it's breaking the online game mode. Oof, and Night Rain is literally all about the online. I mean, I'm sure you can play it solo, I've heard people talk about it, but most people want to play it with their friends or randoms, because it makes it more interesting. Stop doxing it! If you want me to, I actually will stop. I just find it fun to do. Doxing what game she's on so people know to log on to Night Rain and try to get into matches and mess with her. Sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. I'm just saying, if it actually does bug you, let me know and I literally will stop doing it. And it's fine? Okay, just making sure, just making sure. I wouldn't want to offend. I feel like I'll go down there eventually. I like the crossbow for sniping this stuff. You like being teased? Screenshotted. Blackmail acquired. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I've never actually blackmailed people, but I've said that to Onion too. Onion will say something sassy and I just go, blackmail acquired. I found a cave. A cave with a regen crystal right in front of it. That's my home now. So after doing this 3rd one, I assume I should be able to leave. Through the teleporter or whatever. I was like, you know what? Perfectly valid use for a grenade. Spin to win. I almost fell there. Let go of it. I wonder if I'm supposed to bring that with me. Most certainly not, but I'll save just in case. This one actually still has all 3 crystals there. Oh, someone cut the wire. Maybe I was supposed to bring that cord down. There's a cord there, door lock there, robot eye there. That got rid of the force field there. Okay, anytime I try to push it longer than it should go, it literally bugs out like that. Oh, that's bugging out too now. I was gonna see if I could bring that with me. You are right, hunt servers are offline. Thought so. I assumed there would be at least a several hours or couple for maintenance. Because they probably have to reset or roll them all. Poor Dyer. She updated Hunt just for it to say heck no. Okay, so for now I just need to unplug this. And that lets me go through the force field here. And hopefully not get killed by a million aliens, but who knows? I like to live vicariously. Through the aliens. I'm guessing this one is longer than the other one is. Don't take any of that out of context. And so I'm guessing I put this here. And then I bring this one in. Oh, what? Of course Onion would pick up on that. They're like, sus detectors. Oh, the door stays open. I thought I had to bring that back, and then replug this in, and then bring this. Remember to update Hunt, Onion. Remember to update Hunt. So that's broken. That's not supposed to work. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to work, but I don't like that it's still like that. No. Whee! I'm crying. Onion's made me cry. Cry stream now. I'll update it if you update it. I 100% will after stream. 100%. I also have to move back to my internal drive. The Helldivers update is so slow, I honestly might just uninstall Helldiver. Okay, it disappeared, but it's working, so I might just uninstall Helldivers and reinstall it some other time. Howdy y'all. Hi Jasper. I feel like there's supposed to be a button there. Helldivers game direction makes you mad and sad. Why is that? Because they took out the Illuminate? So one less faction to then fight? Like, I swear a button is supposed to pop up here. That's not the button. Oh, all the new stratagems are locked behind war bonds. Okay, I can't plug that back in there. Can't go up there. Those are sparking, and this one thing's broken here. I wonder if I have to do something to fix that. Oh, idea? It used to be only cool guns and pistols. You're still mad. You missed the entire fight for Super Earth because of work. You've had over 50 credits for Gura knows how long. Well, if you took that other card and plugged the other two together... Well, that worked. That was supposed to go from there to there, and then, yeah, that's what you were saying? It did work, I was just confused because it was all invisible. Is that gonna shoot me? It almost did. So now we've got 3 lasers stabilizing the portal, So I assume I'll be allowed to leave again. Oh, this opened. We will wind down in a minute. We'll just get out of here first, because it is 3:02 a.m. I assume I'm just supposed to jump into the portal. Rat's given up on Night Raid, and Banana's now playing Repo. She's like, you know what, if this isn't gonna work, okay, Repo it is. And then literally didn't even invite me. Teardrop. You're not expecting it to actually work. Can I plug this in somewhere? Hey!
Sasha. Cha cha
Cha
cha.
cha cha.
Very
Cha,
shake
cha,
shake
cha.
cha cha cha.
I'm shaking
Check
as hard
the
as I can
Sasha
for
redeem.
anyone to play this instead. That's fair! That's fair! Why? Why? Just vibrate super fast because I'm so excited because of the Shake Sasha redeem. So excited! Banana being bullied into playing games with her friends rather than just night raining. Ridiculous. I love that shake emote. I want one like that with Sasha. There's actually a game called Rat Shaker, and I'm not even kidding you. I think I have it on my Steam wish list. It's only for a few bucks. It's like a walking simulator. You just walk along and you keep shaking the rat until you can use it. Click the rat to do effects and stuff as you go around. I don't even have Night Rain. Banana does. Let me reload internet on my laptop one final time. Da 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 copyright infringement. The streamer whose emote that is got the Rat Shaker team because of the Rat Shaker game, you think? I think it was Meki who I originally saw playing the Rat Shaker game. That didn't work. Sometimes it's like I'm running too fast. Would you ever play Expedition 33? Oh, I 100% will. Likely later in the year when it goes on sale. I am cheap and using all my money on my model, etc. So I do not spend money on brand new games unless it's something I absolutely super dire want. But I had Expedition 33 on my wishlist before it even came out, because I had seen stuff about it, and it looked cool to me. And then after release, it got like 10 times more good reviews than I thought it would. You're gonna try and beat it before you play it, so then you can watch me, pog. That's why I had to lurk in your stream earlier. I was like, I can't spoil it, Onion. I can't. I've heard good things about the game. I've heard good things about the game's start. I've heard good things about the gameplay. I've heard good things about its ending. I've heard good things about its music. I've just heard good things about it. End of story. I also heard that there was one ability that before the game came out, there was one ability that was underperforming, so they tweaked it to make it stronger, but apparently they tweaked it too much because I think it was the ability, if you properly spec'd your character and geared them, the one ability could overkill the strongest boss in the game 33 times over. I'm not even kidding you. Literally, the boss with the highest health, the ability could one-shot them 33 times worth in a row. And so I think they patched it again. But it's like, before the ability wasn't too great, so they fixed it so it'll work better. But, okay, now it's broken. And you've only heard amazing things for real. For realsies. I know, right? For those who come after. Is that a quote from the game? Zoop. I'm guessing this is the tower or close to it now. Zip Zorp. I'm probably gonna make a little peanut butter and grape jelly sandwich after stream. I haven't eaten much today. And I have these little like cheese bun things. So I can just break one in half and PB and J it up. Win, you cannot. Oh god, it's Yoda. Yoda, why are you the one doing the portals? Win, you cannot. As far as you know, it's got like a 10 out of 10 on Steam and a 91 on Metacritic. You won't say anything spoiler-related when talking about the game. I appreciate it. If it does happen, it's not the end of the world. But still. I'll probably wind down here, because like I said, it's already 3 a.m. for me. I don't know how close I am to the boss. Oh, rockets. Tons of rockets, that's ominous. This literally 100% looks like a Doom level. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I can't pick up the rockets and stuff. You're absolutely correct, it does. I might finish this game tomorrow night because we're so close, but I probably will play Hunt Showdown tomorrow night. You're still hung up on the 33 times overkill and on the highest HP boss in game. But it was like you had to spec right and gear right and all these things to make it, but the character was absolutely broken. Who all is on? Riri's on, Spicy's on, Sapphire's on. I know so few male streamers. Kaz was on earlier, but they winded down like an hour or so ago. To be honest, Metacritic kind of fell off. When you go there nowadays, there's all these viewer sites you've never heard of. Thank you for streaming. Have a great rest of the night. You too. Brew is on. Just by watching the game reveal trailer, you feel hyped for the game. Riri's doing like a tier list of characters from Honkai Star Rail. I think Sapphire's winding down. You have one, but he's not a VTuber, and you prefer to go to streamers you know, nodders. Sometimes if I have no options, then I'm willing to look around. Spicy's playing 7 Days to Die. I feel like I haven't seen her in a bit, so I wouldn't mind go bugging her. Send noobs! You should raid Gargura, but she's gone. Send noobs, because she's noobles. I don't know if she'd actually appreciate that joke, so I ain't gonna say it. I ain't, but I bet lots of people have. But thank you for coming out and vibing with me. Thank you for the biddies for the giant emote. Thank you for the follow earlier. Thank you for spending time with me and rating me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll likely play, what is it called? Hunt Showdown for a bit tomorrow night, but I might also start with this just to see if I can beat it, depending on how much left in the game there is. But you all take care of yourself. Go say hi to Spicy. I will see you around, and peace out. Peace out, you nerds. Peace.